Hi friends, I am Dr. Manu N. So friends, we have been discussing regarding human blood for the last few classes. Today we will continue on that. This is our contact details. So last class we have completed our discussion on RBCs or erythrocytes, that is red blood corpuscles. So in formed elements, we can start our discussion regarding our next topic, that is leukocytes or white blood corpuscles, in short WBCs. So they exist in variable numbers and types but make up a very small part of the blood's volume. That is normally only about 1% in healthy people. That is, they exist only in very small part of blood volume. Also, they protect our body against microorganisms and remove dead cells and debris. That is, their main function is defense mechanism. Most of them are produced in bone marrow from the same kind of stem cells that produce RBCs, and others are produced in thymus gland, which is present at the base of the neck. So like RBCs, most of them are produced from bone marrow itself. There are different types of leukocytes present in our circulation. Broadly, we can classify them into granulocytes and agranulocytes. First, granulocytes. It means that there will be granules in the cytoplasm of the WBCs. Mainly, there are three types of granulocytes, that is neutrophils, eosinophils and basophils. Neutrophils are the most abundant type of granulocytes, and also it is the most abundant WBCs. They consist of 50 to 70% of the total, that is 3000 to 6000 cells per ml, and eosinophil 1 to 4%, and basophils comprises only less than 1%. Now coming to agranulocytes, means there will be no granules in the cytoplasm. They include lymphocytes and monocytes. After neutrophils, the second abundant one is lymphocytes. That is, it comprises of 20 to 40%, that is about 1500 to 2700 cells per ml. Monocytes only 2 to 8%. Now coming to total leukocyte count. At birth, the normal value will be 20,000 cells per ml, and it will decrease after the second week of our life. In adults, the normal value ranges from 4,000 to 11,000 cells per ml, and the most abundant that is the most abundant leukocyte among this is, we have discussed earlier, it will be neutrophil. Now coming to the term leukopenia. It is the TLC, that is total leukocyte count, decreases less than 4,000 cells per ml. It is called leukopenia. Now coming to causes. Main causes are starvation, typhoid, that is mainly typhoid, then viral infection. It is the most important cause of leukopenia, that is viral infection, and also bone marrow depression. That is, we have discussed earlier that the main site of synthesis is from bone marrow, so bone marrow depression causes leukopenia. Now coming to leukocytosis. Here the TLC increases above 11,000 cells per ml, and the causes are newborns, we have discussed earlier, there will be 20,000 cells per ml, then exercise, stress, pregnancy, steroid administration, and the most important one is pyogenic or pyrogenic infections. That is, in any infection in our body, there will be increased total leukocyte count, except that is viral infection. We have discussed earlier, there will be leukopenia. Now leukemia. We all should have heard the term leukemia. That is, it is a cancerous condition of the blood in which the total leukocyte count will be more than 50,000 cells per ml. Now let us discuss the individual leukocytes, that is their structure, function and their variation in blood circulation. The structure is studied by Leishman stain, that is mainly hematoxylin eosin stain. First, we will discuss about neutrophil. It is the most important and the most abundant WBC in circulation. And its size varies from 10 to 14 microns. Now coming to its nucleus, it has very important features regarding its nucleus. It will be purple in color and it will be multi-lobe, that is there will be 1 to 6 lobes, so it is called polymorphonuclear. Young cells, that is young cells have horseshoe shaped nucleus and older cells will be multi-lobed, and the lobes are connected by chromatin threads. More lobes, more maturities, that is young cells will have only horseshoe shape, that there will be only 2 lobes, and as they become mature there will be more lobes. The picture showing neutrophil in hematoxylin eosin stain, and it's a peripheral smear. Here we can see there is multi-lobed nucleus and it is purple in color. Now coming to its cytoplasm, it will be slightly bluish in color, and we have seen its granules. It is neutrophil is a granulocyte, so granules will be present, and they are fine sand-like particles called pinpoint granules, and it contain a variety of enzymes. So these granules are called, that can be regarded as lysosomes, since they contain a variety of enzymes. These granulocytes liberate histamine and peroxidase enzyme, and it aids in killing the ingested bacteria. We have discussed earlier that the main function of leukocytes are defense mechanism, so they kills the ingested bacteria by liberating these enzymes. Now coming to its important functions, the main function is phagocytosis, that is we have discussed earlier. It is the neutrophils are the first line of defense against bacterial infection. As bacteria enters our body, neutrophil came into attack and they kill them by liberating histamine and peroxidase enzyme from their granules. Also, they contain fever producing substances, that is it is an endogenous pyrogen. Now coming to the term neutrophilia, it means there will be increased neutrophils, that is called neutrophilia. Neutrophilia means increased neutrophils. First we can discuss the physiological causes. Mainly we have discussed earlier in leukocytosis, the main physiological cause is exercise after injection of epinephrine, then pregnancy, menstruation and lactation. Now coming to pathological causes, first and foremost is the acute pyogenic infection, that is bacterial infection. Then following a tissue destruction. These are the main 2 causes of neutrophilia. So first and foremost is acute pyogenic or bacterial infection. Now coming to neutropenia, it means the neutrophil count will be reduced. Coming to the causes, in children, then typhoid, paratyphoid, and the most important is viral infections. Also we have discussed earlier, that is leukopenia. Leukopenia is seen in bone marrow depression. Also neutropenia is one among the leukopenias. So bone marrow depression causes neutropenia. Now coming to the second WBC, that is eosinophil. It's also size is similar to the neutrophil, that is almost 10 to 14 microns. Now the features of nucleus, it will be purple in color, and it is mainly bilobe, that is 2 lobes connected by chromatin thread, and it produces a spectacle appearance of the nucleus. Now coming to the cytoplasm. it will be acidophilic. Unlike neutrophil, here the cytoplasm is acidophilic, that is slightly pink in color. And since it is a granulocyte, so it contains granules. So picture showing the eosinophil, we can see bilobed nucleus with acidophilic slightly pink cytoplasm. These granules are coarse and they stain bright red with acidic dye, and they don't cover the nucleus. Also, similar to the neutrophils, they contain peroxidase enzyme and lysozymes. Now coming to the functions of eosinophil, it has mild phagocytosis function similar to neutrophil. Its main function is it came into action during an allergic reaction. That is, they collect at the sites of allergic reactions and limit their intensity by degrading the effects of inflammatory mediators. That is, in our body, if an allergic reaction occurs, then the eosinophil came to that site and they limit their effects. This is the main function of eosinophil. Main inflammatory mediators are histamine and bradykinin. These eosinophils limit their function. Also, they attack the parasites that are too large to be engulfed by phagocytosis. Now coming to eosinophilia, that is increase the number of eosinophils. Causes are, we have seen earlier, its main function, that is in allergic conditions there will be eosinophilia, then parasitic infections, and also in skin diseases. Now let's discuss the next WBC, that is lymphocytes. There are two types of lymphocytes, that is large lymphocyte and small lymphocytes. Large lymphocyte size is similar to that of neutrophil and eosinophil, that is 10 to 14 microns, and small is about 7 to 10 microns. Now coming to its nuclear properties, it is a single very big purple in color nucleus, and its shape is round, oval or indented. It holds a central position and occupies the whole of the cell, leaving only a marginal cytoplasm. That is, nucleus occupies the most of the size of the cell, and there will be only marginal cytoplasm. And the nuclear chromatin is coarse and shapeless. Now coming to cytoplasm, there is marginal cytoplasm. It is pale blue in color and it has only scanty cytoplasm. We have discussed it. Coming to its functions, they produces antibodies, that is especially in delayed hypersensitivity. It is the main function of lymphocyte, that is production of antibodies, and it aids in defense mechanism of our body. So picture showing lymphocyte, that is it has large round or oval nucleus with only scanty marginal cytoplasm. Now lymphocytosis, that is increased amount of lymphocytes. The causes are, that is in children, that is in children their lymphocytes are more than neutrophils, that is there will be relative lymphocytosis. Then in chronic infections like tuberculosis, also in lymphatic leukemia. These are then viral infections. These are the main causes of lymphocytosis. Then lymphopenia, the main causes are hypoplastic bone marrow, that is bone marrow depression, and acquired immunodeficiency syndrome, that is AIDS. That is an immunocompressive state. There will be massive reduction in WBC count. Now coming to the next WBC, that is basophil, and size ranges from 10 to 14 microns, and its nucleus is purple in color as in eosinophil, and its cytoplasm will be slightly basophilic, so it appears blue in color, and it contains coarse granules that stain purple or blue with basic dye. So the granules are so many, that is they are so plenty in number, and so it overcrowds the nucleus. They contain these granules contain histamine and heparin. This picture showing basophil. The lower one is the basophil, above it's the neutrophil. We can see that there are plenty of granules, and so the nucleus is almost not visible as it is overcrowded by the nucleus. Now coming to the functions, similar to the all functions of the WBC, it has phagocytosis function. Then it liberates histamine, which leads to allergic reactions, and also it liberates heparin, which acts as anticoagulant, and it keeps the blood in fluid state. These are the two main functions of the basophil. Now coming to basophilia, the main causes are chickenpox, smallpox, tuberculosis, and influenza. Basopenia, that is reduced amount of basophils. They are seen after administration of glucocorticoids and also in drug-induced reactions. Now let's discuss some points regarding leukopoiesis, that is the production of leukocytes. First, regarding granulopoiesis. Granulocytes develop mainly and exclusively in red bone marrows. That is, they are mainly produced from bone marrow. That it is wholly an extravascular process. Now, in case of egg granulocytes, they develop to a slight extent in bone marrow. That is, only slight extent is produced from bone marrow, and the main site of origin is lymphoid organs, that is thymus, spleen, tonsils, etc. So picture showing leukopoiesis. We can see the blood stem cells mainly divide into mainly myeloid stem cells and lymphoid stem cells, and from lymphoid stem cells lymphoblast, and from lymphoblast the lymphocytes are developed. And we have discussed earlier that from myeloid stem cells both RBCs and WBCs are produced, except the lymphocytes. That is, myeloid stem cells produces RBCs, and also they produce myeloblast, which is a precursor of all granulocytes and agranulocytes. So this is a picture showing leukopoiesis. So friends, that's all about white blood corpuscles. We have covered almost the entire thing. So thank you friends, thank you for listening, and have a nice day. Thank you.